Hello, hello, namaste. Very welcome to Padmini Astrology. My name is Petra and I'm going to tell you today about Jupiter's transit into the sign of Aquarius. It has been quite a long time, if not to say month, until I really found strength and also inspiration to follow up on my astrology channel. So I'm sorry I let you down somehow. But of course, the circumstances are as they are. You all know about them. And the last big thing in December has been the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, followed by all these planets moving into the sign of Capricorn, which in the end really produced a lot of tension on the government level, on the private level, on the home level, on the school level, on the work level, on each and every front. So, what is special about Jupiter in Aquarius? Well, a lot of things. From the Western perspective, or let's say from the New Age perspective, we are moving into the promising age of Aquarius. I do not want to deny it, it's just a different point of view, and this is also typical for placements in Aquarius. Those people are very, very open-minded and keep thinking outside the box. So if you happen to have Mercury in Aquarius, you will see and experience that your mind is working quite differently from other people. You might feel things on a different, you might see things just on a very different level and put things also on a worldwide scale. You have a very expansive mindset, and this is something people, let's say traditionally, really do not like a lot because it feels strange, right? So I myself personally happen to have 3 placements in Aquarius: Sun, Mercury and Jupiter. So I'm quite used to be the black sheep of society in terms of thinking patterns, life, let's say, lifestyle. Well, yeah, that's the word, lifestyle. And of course also the way my soul is dispositioned, and I'm doing things on a very different level. So anyways, in the background there might be, in a short period of time, Google reminding me of my cup of tea standing over there waiting for 6 minutes, and well, that's the way it is. I couldn't wait to start, so I will just shout out to the reminder later, and we will just follow through with Jupiter in Aquarius. Well, of course, I'm also doing some research all the time. Let's jump right into it. Jupiter has moved to Aquarius from the Vedic perspective. I just make that very clear because that's really a bit different from the Western point of view. So from the Vedic perspective, Jupiter has moved on the 6th of April into the sign of Aquarius and will roughly stay there until April the 13th of 2022. So a little more than a year. Why do I say roughly? Because planets do not just sit in some sign. They are either way direct, or they're retrograde. Yes, we all know that from Mercury retrograde, or they are progressive, moving forward. So Jupiter in between will become, okay Google, stop. Danke. So Jupiter in between will become a retrograde planet again, and let's make it short, on September 14th till October 18th, roughly 1 month this year, Jupiter will go back to Capricorn and moves out of Capricorn during the time period of October 18th till November 21st. So we can say that we have roughly 2 months Jupiter going back into Capricorn, and this is again a little bit a difficult time in regards of progress, because we are tending to go backwards in this timeline, but This is nothing you have to worry about right now. Right now it is really, really important to use this boost of the universe. So what is Jupiter? Apart from being the biggest planet, it is, spiritually speaking, a very interesting planet, because Jupiter, is the guru. And I made some notes I found on a really interesting website, and I do want to encourage you to check it out. It's ganeshaspeaks.com. And this is an Indian-based website where lots of Vedic astrologers are daily posting their insights about different planetary transits, and it's a really interesting, even if you're not familiar with the topic, to just get a little idea of what's going on. All right, so I will have a look at my notes, and so Jupiter is representing luck, good fortune, promise of goods. It's intellectual and spiritual ideas. It represents all these interesting ideas. Perhaps you haven't had the chance to really look into a topic you're excited about, you're passionate about, you're interested in. So now would be the time to look into it. It promises travel to foreign lands, expansion of knowledge, and also religious enlightenment. So this is all together, in short, what we understand about Jupiter. Well, in a girl's horoscope, Jupiter is also representing the husband, and the placement of Jupiter tells us a lot about the disposition of the husbands. And of course there are other factors as well, but this gives a first glimpse. All right. So there are different aspects right now, right? So if you happen to have Jupiter in Aquarius in your birth chart, then this placement is going to be highly beneficial for you. It's like a double Jupiter influence on your birth chart. So yay! And so this is highly welcome. Of course, it may vary, and you always have to look at horoscopes on an individual level. It's very, very hard to say what is going to happen for the masses. So we will find out after the year of Jupiter in Aquarius what has happened for the masses, where is the consciousness of people going right now. I can tell that many people are encouraged to look deep inside themselves and trying to find alternative solutions for common problems, right? Okay, so, and this is also a very, very good idea to just, no matter where your Jupiter in your birth horoscope is placed, to just remind yourself, what can you expect in general from this transit? Well, you can expect that you start thinking outside the box. Yay! So, and this might very much include work, because most of the people are now working from home, or at least have some sort of routine working from home, using their time for their company from their home laptop, and managing everything in accordance to their abilities. And of course household duties are also at the side, so it's quite a different lifestyle than we were used to it, right? It's also very much emphasizing to not only think outside the box, but to look more into unconventional working styles, right? Time is changing. We still have the World Wide Web at our fingertips, even if we can't see us personally. Unfortunately, this is quite restricted still due to this virus thing, but you can still find some ways to connect with people. And this is also a great thing, because Aquarius is ruling the 11th house of the zodiac sign, is the 11th sign So in each and every chart, the 11th house is showing us a lot about your friends, elder siblings, how you like to be with your friends, what type of friends you have. And so this is very much emphasizing to keep close contact to your family and friends, people you like, people who you're close to. Do not let them just, fly away just because you might not be able to see them personally. Check up on them, and just be social in a different way. All right. Also, there might be a lot of opportunities coming up to enrich your ideas, to enrich your thinking patterns, also to progress in different thought patterns. You might just be working on changing yourselves, your working style, your thinking style a lot, and this is a golden opportunity. I believe that in love terms, in love matters, newcomers might get to the scene. If you're single, this might happen very, very unexpected, but everything is pointing into a new direction. Of course, reconciliation is always possible, but this means that two people are really, really determined to be working on themselves and to address the matters which caused problems or trouble, and be willing to work it out. Other than that, everything is pointing in a new direction. A very good time for new endeavors in love will be from June till September. Right now we still have some things to be sorting out. Of the influence of Saturn, Jupiter, Jupiter placed in Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and of course this still has some influence. Saturn is a very slow planet, so it takes some time to get the transition over with. All right. Right now it's very interesting. We have Jupiter in Dhanishta Nakshatra, a moon house, and this very much emphasizes fine arts, divination, and astrology. So people, I can just say, explore those things, explore those topics, and go online. I love you very much, and I hope to see you soon. I hope it helped a little bit. You should really try your best to use this time. There might be obstacles on the way, but you will eventually be ready and able to overcome those. From my side, all the best. My contact information will be down below, and I hope to hear from you soon. Please subscribe if you like the video, and